How's it going, everyone? I'm back with another exciting shamanistic adventure. Level 35 now. Got my saddle boots as you've seen in the previous video. Level 35 now, so I can use the fungi staff, but I cannot find one. I'm trying to find one now, but I do have the plat for it. So I'm in contact with somebody on the forums trying to work out a price right now, because fungi staffs, holy, they have like shot up to like 17k plat now. It's bonkers. But from 29 to 34, I did South Karana at the Gnoll Spires. I'm sure everybody's been there a bunch of times. Nothing too exciting to see there, I guess, here either. But I stayed there till 34, got my spells, and came back to the bridge here, doing some guards. 34 is a great level. You get a pet, and the pet is awesome. I went ahead and did the quest, a mage quest, so for the focus item, so that you can reclaim energy like quickly. Because what I do anyways is I try to get a max pet, and so you can keep casting your pet over and over again until you get a max one. So that thing comes in very handy, and it's also handy if you're almost out of mana and something goes bad and you need a quick burst of mana. Then you can reclaim your pet and get a big burst of mana back, because that thing is the pet's very, very mana intensive. Then last night the guild, we went out for a little Peggy cloak farming, so I got myself a Peggy cloak, which is very, very nice. But yeah, here's where I'm at. So far, pretty easy. I do have POTG on, so it's a little more easier, but even like back before it, this place is no problem. The hardest part probably is splitting these guys, and I mean, I have pretty decent gear, so it's not a big deal. If you don't have decent gear, what you can do, which is a pretty easy way, is root one. And when the other one comes up running, you let him get back a little farther, root him, and then zone. And then you zone into South Karana and then come back in. That one will drop aggro when you zone, and this guard will be rooted somewhere in here. Then you can kill him and have it split. So that is one way to do it. But there are 3 guards here. I can usually keep all 3 of them, especially if I have POTG. These 2 guys don't really drop much, just a couple gold, like maybe a plat or 2. But this guy right here, he drops the fine steel every single time, so which is very nice. And I think fine steel goes for 5 or 6 plat or whatever a pop. Shout out to a bard who was running by. His name is HVAC, HVAC. He stopped by, said, "Hey, I really like your videos," and got me in the group, and he gave me some health regen while I can eat. So shout out to HVAC, really, really appreciate it. But yes, looking forward to getting that fungi staff. It's expensive now, and it's been pretty tough to find, but I'll quit yapping here and get started. Since I already have a max pet here, I don't want to zone out to split them, and I really don't need to. On these guys, I'm just going to instill him, and then I'll get him and slow this guy. Oh, maybe I should have hasted myself. That might come in pretty handy. I'll show you one kind of cool trick, because if you have a max pet, he does pretty good damage, and like if you get a string of resists, sometimes he'll start to out damage you. So what you can do is guard your pet, and then I'll just kind of back up, and I'll just back the pet up over and over again until I get caught up on damage. And it's pretty handy, because on these guys I've had a string of resist where you get 3 or 4 resist, and you're sitting there the whole time casting while your pet's doing all the damage. But I'll have him get back involved in the action. So that is one thing you can do if you think your pet's going to steal XP, because a max pet, he does some like pretty decent damage. Well, I'll just get I'll pull him over here. There we go. So it's pretty easy. I mean, you know, with the gear that I have, it's you know, as you can tell, it's simple. But man, that fungi staff's gonna be sweet. I've tried root rotting too. I tried a few different things. I still like the slow tank method. So I think they're on 6.5 minute timers or maybe 6 minute timers. And I was in Venom Breath to make sure that I beat my pet. You know, but other than this, pretty simple. I don't know where to go after this. I'm gonna have to look around because I don't want to go like as I was seeing my previous videos. I don't want to do the same stuff that like where I always go to level. Here, I've never really been here. I've once in the past, very briefly. So I'm enjoying slaughtering these guards. It's quite fun. It's kind of nice about being evil. You can just roll around and slaughter whatever you want. But yeah, pretty easy stuff though. Here, and I'll go ahead and pull that other guy too. And with POTG though, it's making a big difference. And with if I can get a fungi staff, I'll be able to easily keep these 3 down like no problem. But what else? I kind of got sidetracked on an enchanter for a little bit. In order to afford my fungi staff, I went out and the Goblin Gazugi camp, the ring was open. So I was on my mage and I was like, hey, what the heck, I'll see you there, because if I can get that, then I'll be able to forward the rest of the plat for my fungi staff. So then I got one and I was like, might as well make an enchanter. So I kind of got sidetracked on that for a while, but I'm back on my Shaman now. And it's really fun. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun on that enchanter. But maybe I'll play it more when I get this guy higher level. But for right now, I want to focus on this dude because it's a lot of fun. Like, shamans are so fun. They're so tanky, and you get heals and slows and regens and all kinds of cool tricks. But I did pick up a group in Paw while I was there for a little bit. So I think I gained like half a level there or whatever. But for the most part, I'm almost about to level 2, get out of this hell level. I'm 35. It's been pretty. Actually, hasn't been that bad. The experience here is really fast. But yeah, if I get fungi staff, the fungi staff is 15 hit point regen plus my Iksar BP will be 20. So sitting, I think I'll have 26 hit points, and standing will be 22. And I'm going to back my pet off. That's another thing you can do too, is if you're not sure you're going to beat your pet, which I don't think I've had a problem with it yet, you can, when the guards start to run, you can back your pet off and then just bash the guard down. Up on the bridge it's a little harder because they will jump in the water and I don't want to go swimming, so I just let my pet finish him off. But yeah, I want to get higher level, man. Shamans, I know they're very expensive. You got to get Torpor and Mallow and all kinds of crazy spells, but they can do some pretty cool stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting higher level. But here comes a train. Sorry if the train bothers you. Man, tonight they've just been going through about every freaking 20 minutes or so. But that's pretty much it for here. Just wanted to give an update. That last video was really exciting, getting freaking chased by that freaking raptor. But if anybody has any ideas on where to go next, that would be fun. Put in the comments below. I mean, I think you can stay here till 40, and at 40 I can go into Dreadlands and do Yetis. which I've done Yetis in the past on my mage. Oh, I don't need to do that. Let's see, where else? I'd like to go in a dungeon lot, like, and try like a dungeon crawl with this guy. So, or I could do specters, which I've done specters. So, dwarfs and butcher block, but I've already done those. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know. As far as addition to my gear, if I am root rotting, I'll switch out like on this stuff. That's the shield I got off that quest. But as I said, I have tried both, just slow tanking and root rotting, and I like the slow tanking better. I seem to do a lot better. Now without POTG, sometimes I have to skip the roamer to med up, and what it really depends on is the freaking resist, because I've gotten on some of these like a bad string of resist and it just sucks your mana. But like if you don't get a lot of resist, then I can do 3 of these very easily without POTG. And if you do get low, then just skip the roamer. But yeah, oh, he's back up. Guard Weston, he's kind of resistant. He's given me quite a few problems in the past. Oh, my haste is about to run out soon. Come here, Guard Weston. Get him, puppy dog. I gotta refresh my haste. Uh-oh, my ultra vision is about to go off too. Hopefully it's not nighttime, because it gets really dark. I don't know why I have that problem for when recording. It doesn't pick up the brightness on my screen that like I have set in game. So when I record now, because the past videos, you guys know I've had problems with it being dark. So I like always try to keep up a vision spell, night vision spell. I still using this. I was thinking about getting a granite face grinder if I'm going to continue slow tanking. So now I'm going to back the pet off, which I don't think the pet's going to out damage me. And look how buff I am. Okay, he's getting a little too close to the zone line there, so I'll send the petting. Could I have done that too, where you're chasing him, like it took me like 5 minutes to get a max pet, and I'm chasing this dude and then he zones. Or and then I zone. So this is it. Oh, he resisted. Freaking jerk. Yeah, it's been a problem where I've gotten like 3 slow resists in a row, and then 3. Oh, did he resist? Oh no, I got interrupted. Did he resist that? No, there we go. Got 3 slow resists in a row, and then 3 venom breath resists in a row, and you're left with like 10% mana, and that's when the downtime comes in. But cool stuff though, man. I like how tanky this class is. I'm sure at higher levels, oh, maybe I could still slow tank at higher levels. I'm sure higher levels I'll be doing a little bit of root rotting. But I'm not really set up for it though. I mean, my gear, like don't have a lot of wisdom. See, I only have 127, and it's not a lot because a lot of my gear is just HP and mana. Oops. Get him, puppy dog, bite him. Oh, one cool thing too is shamans get bear form, and that's pretty cool. And when I'm not recording a video, I'm paying more attention to my candies and stuff. But yeah, you can canny dance. You can actually get 2 cannies in between each tick, which takes a lot of concentration for my little brain. So I don't do it too much. I should. See, like that, you can do canny, and then sit, and then get another tick. Now that one I didn't do it in time. But if you get good at it, then you can canny twice, sit, and get your tick, and then canny twice, sit, so get a tick, which is pretty decent. But it's a lot to pay attention to, especially when you're trying to record at the same time. But I'll try to gain a level on this video, Ding 36, and hopefully tomorrow I will have a fungi staff. Because as I said, I'm working out a deal right now where I'm going to trade a couple items that I got plus some plat. I mean, I could buy it outright, but then I would be like almost completely broke. So I got a couple items that I'm going to trade with it. So should work out pretty decently, and I'm really curious to try that. But yeah, let me know, guys, where I should go next. I mean, obviously, if you're watching this video in like 6 months, don't let me know, because I'll already be out leveled. But I want to go someplace fun, like in a dungeon or something. One thing I was thinking was going to Kazakhstan and charming gators, because gators are, I think you can start there, which I might be too high now, but I did get to level 34 charm, and I can probably do gators maybe. I don't know, I might try that tonight. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this place. Easy. Again, you know, my gear. Oh, who's that guy? Nice. Some guard Shilster. I don't know if I've ever seen him before. But that's pretty much it. I think I'll cut the video and do some research on where to go. I think again I can stay here till 40, but I don't know if I will or not, because you know I get bored sitting in one spot for like 5, 6, 7 levels. But yeah. And if you're an up-and-coming shaman, I highly suggest you get one of these, because they are so handy. We don't really have a way, I don't think, unless we get at a higher level, to reclaim our pets. And what's cool about our pets is that they don't take a reagent like mages. So you can just keep summoning them up until you get a max one. Or you could, I guess in theory, like a mage, like freaking buff your pet, send it in, slow the thing. When the mob gets slow, you reclaim your pet and kill the mob. I don't know how that would work. Sounds pretty inefficient to me, but who knows. Alright guys, anyways, I hope you enjoyed my exciting guard killing adventure. Peace out, you guys have a good one.